Welcome to Destination Central. I'm Amy Forrest, and this week we are back in the sunny Tauranga checking out a range of creative businesses. We take a look at ultra-fast broadband with full flavour, Yabbado Clothing for the ladies, the art of Joe Trickett glass, an eye-catching car at Sheaff Vehicles and Insure It Safe. So let's get this show on the road. The internet has allowed people to break through those geographical barriers, making things more accessible within the click of a button. And one Tauranga company, Full Flavour, are dedicated to ensuring you have super speedy broadband. Now, Jesse from Full Flavour is at one of his clients, the Computer Medic. Let's go and meet him. Hi, Jesse. Now, first of all, can you explain Full Flavour?
So Full Flavour's been around for a few years. We started off in the website business and we've had the opportunity over the last 18 months to expand our product range and get into broadband. So most people are familiar with copper ADSL broadband that they have at home, and a new service is slowly being rolled out around the country and more so here in Tauranga as well, called ultra-fast broadband, which is fibre broadband delivered straight to your home or to your business premises.
All right, so tell me more about ultra-fast broadband.
Yeah, so ultra-fast broadband, new technology. It's delivered over fibre instead of copper, and what that means for us consumers is instead of slow broadband, particularly during peak times, interference from weather, just a slow overall service, we can expect a more consistent, faster service because of the way of the internet being delivered into your premises.
So what options of plans do you have available?
Yeah, so for residential customers, we've got a plan called the Home 30, and that's been designed for mum, dad, and a couple of kids who love to use YouTube, and particularly in the evenings, they'll be sitting there on the couch and got all the devices in the house. And yeah, the Home 30 plan is perfect for those who need to use a bit of data and still want to have the speeds of ultra-fast broadband. The home business plan is designed for our home business customers. We originally only had two plans, the residential and business, and we created this home business plan to take the best of both worlds. So you get the free local calling of the residential plan, you get a faster speed increase that you see on the business plans, and you get the voice services that you get with the ultra-fast broadband business plans, such as a service called a virtual PBX. So when someone rings up your business, instead of going through to an answering message, you can have a caller menu, options to divert to a mobile, voicemail to email, and services such as that. That's on the home business plan. And finally, our business 100 plan, that's designed for anything that's not a residential property, and that's a full speed ultra fast broadband service, 100 meg down, up to 100 meg down, 50 megabit up. Speed service.
All right, so you've got a package for everyone. Now, what does the installation process involve for the client?
Yeah, so once you've rung us up and we've gone through the sales process, we'll place an order with a company called Ultra Fast Fibre, and they're the ones that are running the fibre network here in Tauranga and also in Hamilton. On the day of installation, the team will come out and they will run the fibre from the roadside to the outside of your premises and install a little box there. And then there's another little cable that's run from there to another box inside your premises, and that's called the internal termination point. Then they provide a device that looks like a common router, black box, has some fancy lights on it, and the fibre plugs directly into that. And then we come alongside with our equipment, and we've got a white router that we supply to customers, clearly distinguishing from the black box, plugs in there, and then customers' computers can connect into that router. Or it's got wireless and they can plug into that as well.
And why should someone sign up to ultra-fast broadband with Full Flavour?
So one of the exciting things about being here in Tauranga is we're here in Tauranga. So a lot of people are used to an experience with an Auckland-based ISP, particularly where the call centre may be based overseas. And so the experience they get when they deal with the call centre is not always the best. So when you call Full Flavour, you're always dealing with someone here locally in Tauranga. It's particularly helpful because if you have an issue, we're just across town, so you can either come to us or we can come to you and get something sorted. As far as our plans are concerned, we're the only local ISP doing a service which is unmetered data. So everyone's used to data caps and going over it, and then the last day of the month comes around and, oh no, I've got to buy an extra data bundle and I'm only going to use it for a day. That's a thing of the past with us because we run these unmetered data plans. So those are the main two features, because we're local and we can do this unmetered data.
Great, so how can people get in contact with you?
If people want to speak to a real person straight away, 0800 003 321, or they can go to our website, fullflavour.co.nz. If you click onto our ultra-fast broadband page, there's a full comparison table, so you can see the clear differences between our Home 30, Home Biz 50 and Biz 100 plans, and pick the one that's suitable for you. And one of the key things you can do on that web page is check your address for coverage availability. The ultra-fast broadband rollout across the country is only part of the way through completion. Here in Tauranga, it's about a third of the way, so there's a decent chance of it being available at your place now or in the near future, and that's what our online checking tool will tell you is it available now, or if not, when is it going to be available? And you can sign up through our website as well.
Well, thank you very much, Jesse. Now we're here at the Computer Medic, so let's go and have a chat to one of your clients. Hi, Andrew. Now, as a client of Full Flavour, how have you found their service?
We found their service to be really good. Previously we used to have ADSL, but it was very, very slow compared to what we can get on ultra-fast fibre now.
Great, thank you, Andrew. So if you're looking for ultra-fast broadband, give the team at Full Flavour a call today. Well, ladies, if you're looking for a classic yet stylish number for your wardrobe, Yabbado in Greaton, Tauranga have a stunning range of fashion wear for you to choose from. Let's take a look inside. Hi, Rosemary. Now, tell us about your store.
The store's been here for 5 years in Greaton. All right, we changed the name to Yabudu 2 years ago, and it's actually our second anniversary this month.
Well, congratulations on the 2 years. Now, tell me, what style of clothing do you have on offer?
We have a wide range of styles, everything from classic to something different, and it's probably our main comment to our clients that come into the store is that, wow, it's different.
So can you tell me about a couple of your labels?
Yes, we've got a wide range of labels. We've got everything from Vasili, which is really popular, threads, which everybody knows about, and also contrast, which is another part of the family of threads. We've also got 3 labels that are unique to us for the Tauranga region, and they are Boo Radley, Review, and Yarra Trail. So we're quite excited about that as having something that's unique to our store.
And who do you cater to?
We cater to anybody from 30 plus, and size range from 8 to 20.
Now tell me, what styles or colours do you have coming in for the spring and summer?
Well, as you can see, it's a wide range of colours and styles available. Bright, cheerful and lots of fun.
It's lovely to see some colours coming in for spring. Now, can you talk us through a couple of outfits?
First we've got Sharon, and she's wearing a lovely, beautiful, bright cherry Vasili top. It's linen, all right, and it's lovely. It's got a little collar that you can turn up or turn down to suit your fashion. It's got 2 little pockets in the side, and it's just so lovely to wear. And underneath that, she's got a Vasili pants. And the Vasili pants, there's a wide range of pants into the 7/8, the 3/4, into the shorts. So they're cotton, easy wear, pull up, and great for casual days. And next up, Bibi is wearing one of our new labels, the Boo Radley label from Australia. It's a totally linen set, and it's got a lovely little sleeveless top and then the linen pants to match. Great for casual wear. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can just wear it for every occasion.
Now, what is your focus when it comes to your customers?
Focus on the customers is to get them to be comfortable into the garments that they want to choose, and to help them choose what is right for them. We often encourage them to jump outside the box and try something different, and what we say, it's playtime.
And what extra services do you offer?
Well, we've got an alteration service for all the family, not just for our customers. So anybody who needs pants taken up or school uniforms done or anything they want done at all, we're quite happy to do it. And often when the clients are in there changing into their clothes and have bought pants, we've got the time to do it right then and there. So it's great. They can go home and jump into their clothes and they're ready to go.
It's great to offer that extra service.
Yes, it is. It's really good. We also have the opportunity to offer an after 5. So if there's a small group that want to go out and serious shop for their seasons, that we can put on a little wine and cheese for them and they can enjoy a personal shopping experience.
Now, where are you located and how can viewers get in contact with you?
We're located in Chadwick Road, opposite the post office in Greaton.
So for that eye-catching garment you've been looking for, head into Yabbado in Greaton, Tauranga. Are you prepared for if or when disaster strikes? One company has come up with a solution to give you peace of mind when it comes to your valuables, belongings and assets. I caught up with Mai from Insure It Safe in studio. Hi Mai, now tell me, what is Insure It Safe?
Insure It Safe is another product from Lock & Load New Zealand, and Lock & Load New Zealand prides itself on bringing innovative solutions to the industry. So Insure It Safe has been delivered along the same lines, but to clarify, it's probably easier if I run us through a scenario where you would use Insure It Safe. So, for instance, the tragedy in Christchurch, we know with the earthquakes, the repercussions for the community and for the nation as a whole. Now we know of people in Christchurch and business owners as well as homeowners who could not access their physical dwellings anymore. Okay, so in that they could not access their documents, their invoices, receipts, photos, etc. Okay, and this caused a lot of problems, particularly for their insurance claims. So Insure It Safe is a system where you can quickly and easily log an inventory of everything that you own, your valuables, your assets, etc. You can send them to what's called a cloud-based system. This keeps that information safe, even if your hard copy or paper documents have been lost.
So tell me, who can use it?
Insure It Safe can be used by anyone. I mean, homeowners, tenants, business owners, anyone who has valuables and assets that they need to have a good record of.
And tell me about the benefits to those who do log their valuables.
So that was one situation, the occurrence in Christchurch. So being able to have or access your important information at a time like this is crucial, particularly for your insurance claims. And to be honest, if we're honest with ourselves, most of us do not do that very well. But when those sorts of situations occur, or perhaps your home, you have a fire within your home, or your home is burgled, etc., all of a sudden you're presented with the question, what was in my house? How much was it worth? And so, you know, insurance at that time, or your insurance claims, becomes very important. And so it can be used by anyone who has valuables and assets. Insure It Safe allows them to very quickly and easily log an inventory, an accurate inventory of what they own.
And another reason for the Insure It Safe are the current changes to the insurance policy. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So I'm sure everyone's seen the ads on TV and in the papers that will affect homeowners in regards to their insurance policies. Now, really, in a nutshell, what this means is that the onus or the responsibility is put on the homeowner now to be able to value the building that they call their home accurately. All right, and so that's really the main change.
And how does Insure It Safe complement those changes?
Insure It Safe, because it allows you to very quickly and easily make an accurate record of not just your valuables and your assets, but also the particulars about your building as well, that is your home, then you can quickly make that accurate record, okay? And you can get a more complete or accurate value of your home. So, for example, an example of that is a friend of mine recently renovated his bathrooms. All right, so that's great. So now he can take photos of the tiles, the bath, the shower, the vanity. He has the receipts handy. So click, click, click with Insure It Safe, take your photos and send that information with the values to Insure It Safe, and that information is there with the total value for when he needs it in for future reference, for example. Now the information that is sent to Insure It Safe, it is timed and dated. It also has a geotag attached to the information. And why this is important is because for the insurance company, it shows exactly when you sent that information into the system, and it shows where you were when you took that photo. So it's extra credibility, if you like.
Well, it all sounds very easy, so tell me, how can people log on?
You simply go to insureitsafe.co.nz and click sign up. Now on the website there's good information and good tutorials. You fill out your particulars, you choose your own username and password, you make your payment and you're in. Okay, so your website account is set up. From there you've got two options of how you're going to get your information into Insure It Safe. So first of all, you can use the Insure It Safe app if you've got a smartphone. And if you haven't got a smartphone, there is the facility for you to upload photos, receipts, documents, etc. from your PC or from your digital camera.
So don't put it off until it's too late. Protect your valuables by logging on to insureitsafe.co.nz today. Today we're going to take a look at the Korando, a stylish sporty vehicle for today's busy lifestyle. Hi Mike, now talk us through the Korando.
Yeah, hi Amy. Today we're going to look at Sangyong's new petrol Korando. Now it's a stylish little compact SUV, actually designed by an Italian designer, and very sharp lines, got all the latest gadgets and features, and I think you'll be very impressed with it.
Yeah, this car has certainly caught my eye, so who would this car be suited to?
I think anyone today who leads a busy lifestyle, who's looking for an efficient, reliable and cheap to run vehicle at a great price, then this is the one for you.
Now, a car to suit our busy lifestyle needs plenty of room and to be comfortable.
Absolutely. What you'll find with the Korando is that while it's called a compact SUV, it's the same size as a normal car, but obviously a bit higher off the ground. And the front is massive of leg room, and the back seat as well, there's plenty of room. The seats fold down in the boot, which gives you loads of space if you're carrying big items like snowboards or mountain bikes, whatever, golf clubs of course. All that fits in there easy, but most importantly it's the ride comfort, great suspension system, and very, very quiet.
And what about the hidden extras this car has to offer?
Yeah, well, if I run you through, starting up the front here, of course with a modern car you have your safety features. You have to have your airbags, your traction control system. Then you move on to some of your comfort features, of course air conditioning, electric windows and mirrors. They all come with cruise control, which helps keep you under the speed limit on those open roads. Then you've got your cool things like your Bluetooth music streaming. You can plug in your digital music devices, and of course the hands-free Bluetooth kit, all standard across the range. Even the little ones are looked after with the child seat anchor points, all factory fitted, so the little ones will be safe, you'll be safe, and it's very comfortable, like I said.
So the Korando is not just a vehicle for the busy urban lady. Are there other models available?
Yeah, Amy, the Korandos come in 3 different models. We're looking at our petrol automatic, which has been our most popular seller, which is ideal for the busy city dweller. We do have a manual version, which is a bit cheaper. And the other big seller is our diesel 4-wheel drive version, and this is our top of the range luxury version with extras like leather and nice fancy mags and a lot more bells and whistles. But with the diesel you get more power and you get an increased tow rating up to 2 tonne. So there's the luxury version we can get you, or the very practical and nice one we're looking at here.
Now Mike, we can't look at a car without looking under the hood.
Absolutely. So under here, Amy, we have a 2-litre petrol engine. Latest technology, very, very efficient. It runs at about 7.5 litres per 100 k's, very quiet, and it's driven through a super smooth 6-speed Tiptronic gearbox. So
a nice, powerful engine. And what about the ongoing maintenance?
Yeah, the Korandos only require oil changes every 15,000 k's, and of course here at Sheaff Vehicles we've got 3 fully qualified mechanics, and we can look after all of that. With a new vehicle, you get your 3-year, 100,000 kilometre warranty, so there's trouble-free motoring. And from next year, you won't even need to get a warrant of fitness for 3 years. So.
Now, you mentioned the room in the boot. What else have you got hidden down the back?
Yeah, good point there, Amy. So in the back of the vehicle here, all the Korandos come with a full-size spare wheel and a matching alloy, of course. And as well as that, on the up-spec models, they come with parking sensors to help avoid banging into anything or anyone, and factory tinted windows and a spoiler just to really smarten that look up.
So Mike, how can we get our hands on this sleek, stylish vehicle?
Yeah, we'll come over and see us at Sheaff Vehicles. We're the longest serving Sangyong dealer in New Zealand. We're easy to find on Hewletts Road in Mount Maunganui. You can look up the vehicles online at sheaff.co.nz or give us a call, 575 6722. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to get you out for a drive in this fantastic vehicle.
Great, thank you very much.
My pleasure, thanks.
Sounds like this car ticks all the boxes. Plenty of space, stylish and sporty exterior, and it drives like a dream. So come on down to Sheaff Vehicles and take it for a spin. If you're looking for statement art or hoping to find that extra special gift, Joe Tricker Glass has a beautiful range on show. Let's take a look inside. Hi Joe, now a bit of an interesting story. Tell me, how did you fall into this career?
Well, I got into it in a roundabout way because I actually started out doing mosaics about 13 years ago, and I was so into it that I ended up going to Tasmania to the Australia-New Zealand symposium for mosaicists. And during that symposium they had a speaker who lived a long way out into the countryside from Hobart, and she was making huge sort of sculptures that would go on the edge of cliffs and things like that. And one of the sculptures she made was a bird that had a 6-metre wingspan, and every single one of the little feathers on her bird was made from a fused piece of glass. And so I looked at that and thought it was just fascinating. How do you do that? And then I quickly signed up for my first workshop, and I've basically been hooked ever since, really like a magpie. So yeah, sort of went from there.
And can you tell us about the style of pieces that you create?
So basically I work with fused and flame glass. So my fused work is sort of contemporary really. It's based on or inspired by images of things I see in books, can be inspired by the things my children have done. I usually like to use a lot of bright colours, and have only really just touched on the number of techniques that are available for fusing, so I've got still quite a long way to go on my journey, but just absolutely love it.
Now, can you talk us through a couple of your pieces?
Yeah, sure. The first piece I'd like to talk about is this little flamework strawberry. This was inspired by 7 families who live in my street who meet up every couple of weeks on a Friday. One of the first Fridays just before Christmas, everybody had a plate of strawberries, and I thought that would be a really neat thing to make in glass. So my next piece is this. This is a fused piece. So this is a plate. So it's basically made from 2 flat pieces of glass. It's one of my favourite pieces just because of the silver and black parts that are in the middle that look like part of the volcano that comes down when you have an eruption or with lava. So yeah, that's one of my fused pieces.
Well, they're all absolutely beautiful. So how long is the process and time it takes to make each of these works of art?
Right, so for the flame working, a very basic small bead that is, say, just one colour can take about 6 minutes. Something larger that is, say, a larger sculpture, even something that's, say, just that big, can take up to 45 to 60 minutes to actually make, within the flame of the torch before it goes into the kiln. For the fusing, that can take up to a whole day to actually cut the glass and to lay the pattern on top. And then it has a minimum of 2 firings in a large kiln. The first firing to fuse or adhere the glass together, and the second firing to create this shape within a slump cycle.
And do you do commissioned pieces?
Yes, I do, and I think like any artist, commission work is really fun because you're making something obviously for a specific person in mind. And also once you've talked to the customer and you've got to know them and you've got to know their personality, it really gives your work a lot more meaning, and it makes it a lot more special to actually make it for someone that you sort of know.
So where exactly are you located, and how can viewers get in contact with you?
I'm located in the Country Originals complex because we have 3 other artisans working alongside me. So we are at 514 Cambridge Road, Tauranga, and we're about 2 kilometres off State Highway 29. And you can contact me on my website, joetrickerglass.com. That also has an online sales component. Or you can phone us on 07 543 5345.
Thanks, Jo. Well, those pieces are absolutely stunning and functional too. So next time you're in the area, make sure you make a stop at Joe Tricker Glass just off State Highway 29. What's hot in our region? The 5-day Alpaca Expo will feature the who's who of alpaca personalities from around the globe from Friday 20th to Tuesday 24th of September. Grab a team and book your table at the fundraising quiz night for the Special Olympics in Hamilton. A maximum of 6 per team, a fun night for a good cause. The Going Bananas show is a tropical misadventure to be performed for the disadvantaged children, those with special needs and their families in our community. Book your tickets through their website, thegoingbananashow.co.nz. This event aims to raise funds to send a group of local children who are affected by cancer away with their parents for a weekend of fun, smiles and laughter. Visit the website and get your tickets. Well, it's been a beautiful sunny day here in Tauranga, and that brings us to the end of our show. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode on Destination Central. See you next week.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.